Hey guys, welcome back. Bolt Spider here, and today we're going to be talking about how could Konami hit Tri-Brigade. Now, we've seen that Tri-Brigade has been taking so many top cuts by a landslide. I think this format alone has over now 60 tops for the deck, which is absolutely insane on how Konami just kind of messed up with hitting the actual deck. So let's go through each card and let's see what are some possible hits that they can do. First up, we have Tri-Brigade Fractal. This is the Foolish Burial of the archetype, along with Tri-Brigade Kit, but this is sending this card from hand or field to the graveyard to get a Foolish Burial. Most people do it from the hand, so you could send something like Tri-Brigade Kit, which is another Foolish Burial whenever it's just sent to the graveyard. And I feel like these two just go hand in hand. They're both 3-ofs, instant 3-ofs, depending on the build that you're running, but most of the time you will see 3 of each. Tri-Brigade Karis is just an extender. I don't see this card getting touched at all because it's just there. Then we get to Tri-Brigade Nerval, the Searcher for the deck, along with Ominous Omen being another Searcher, on top of something that you can banish on the field. So, out of the 4 core monsters, the ones that I see getting hit are things like Nerval and your Fractal, because if you hit Fractal, you will have less of a chance to see it to start off your Foolish Burials, where you have to rely more on things like Rescue Cat or hard normal summoning Tri-Brigade Kit. But then when we look at Kit, this is just another Foolish Burial. But if we hit one side, we don't have to hit the other. So that's why I definitely see something like Fractal getting hit out of this whole entire set of cards. The deck really didn't start taking off until things like Tri-Brigade Revolt and Tri-Brigade Kit, even though we've had Revolt before Kit. It was more so Kit adding an extra monster that was needed. Then Bear Brom came into play and making Revolt super searchable. But let's get to the Link monsters real quick. You have Ominous Omen being a Searcher and a spot removal card, which is insanely powerful as it's non-targeting removal, so it gets around things like Dragoon, which is absolutely amazing. I don't see this card getting hit unless if they go for this or if they do something else. After that, we have Tri-Brigade Rugal. This is a 1/2 of. This really recurs your resources from the graveyard, but it just doesn't do much. Now we have the newer edition being Tri-Brigade Bearbelum, where it gets your Tri-Brigade Revolt or any of your Tri-Brigade stuff, which is absolutely insane of a spell trap card Searcher. And I do have to say, this is one of the powerhouses of the deck, but I don't really see it getting hit because you could just ban one of the cards that it searches. After that, we have Frigid. This is the best Dogmatic of Punishment target. It's an extender. It's a mulligan card, and I really like it. But this is another card I really don't see getting the chopping block. So it is really down to 4 cards already. Then we have something like Fire Formation Tenki. This card has deserved a limit for a long time. Even though that they want to support Beast Warriors, it's going to be hard with something like this because it's going to prevent them creating level 4 or lower Beast Warriors. This was an attempt of them for doing it, and it turned out amazing. A little too amazing. Then finally we have Tri-Brigade Revolt. This is a soul charge that is insane, and it gets you resources after resources. Because if you hard summon a Bear Brom, you could summon back a Nerval, and the Omen that you summon through the linking combo, and a Nerval, so you get 2 searches And you get 3 searches and a mulligan back. So you're essentially going +3 on your opponent's turn while removing a card your opponent controls. I feel like Tri-Brigade Revolt has the main target on its back as a shotgun, and it's gonna probably just get demolished. Then when we go back to the rest, if you hit Tri-Brigade Revolt, you don't have to hit Omen, because if you ban the Revolt, you could keep the Omen at 3. Then you have Fire Formation Tenki going down to 1. This hurts the consistency a lot. Same for hitting Fractal down to 1 as well, so you only have 2 copies of it, which is absolutely fine in my book. Then if you hit those, you really don't need to hit Nerval. So we're pretty much down to Fractal, Tenki, and Revolt for the last 3 cards. Just being there, and cards that you have to hit. And if you're running a Zodiac variant like me, you're playing Divine Arsenal a Zeus. And really one of the only ways to get rid of Zeus is reprint it, then ban it, or don't reprint it and then straight up ban it. Because we've seen that before with a few cards, or they can do the route with how the Zodiac Megatons were, where they reprint the whole deck, ban Trident and Broadable. But it can go either way, where they don't reprint it and ban it, or they reprint it, get the money, and reprint and ban it. But overall, these are the last 3 cards that I could really just think of how to hit the deck. Hitting the consistency of the deck, again, more consistency, and the power play. If you hit this down to 1, they lose their recursion. And that is one thing that you really want decks to not do, is if you hit the recursion, things actually don't have an easy time getting back into the game. So that is where one thing that Tri-Brigade loves, which is the recursion and the ability to burst into combo, which that's why I like the deck. And if they do that, they can play different ways to play, which is actually quite nice. Sadly, you can't really do an Albaz version, but that's fine. That's going to take a lot of testing to do. But those are my final verdicts. You have Fractal, Tenki, and Revolt getting hit for this deck, but I will have a ban list discussion video once it hits the new month. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy. Hit that like button down below, and if you want to see more, please subscribe for future content, as I upload every day at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But anyways, I've been Bolt Spider. See you guys in the next video.